perhaps a map event. And a lot of this has been done through a lot of the feedback from community. We're also changing up some of the meta balance of weapons to try and buff up some of the weaker weapons and bring a lot of cool stuff in the game.
Okay. All right. It's a lot. It's a lot. We're going to talk about a good portion of it here, but let's talk about that sweet new content because Season 2 is bringing a new weapon to the fight, and today we're excited to show it to you. So let's just go ahead, roll the clip.
Show it. It's new, it's coming, launch of Season 2. It's actually a care package weapon because it's so OP.
Okay.
It's just amazing. But
Glad you said that out front.
yeah, well, you know, it's like the master for the Kraber. It's incredibly powerful.
Yeah.
And being a care package weapon, it doesn't use any of the existing ammo on the ground, so whatever you get with it is what you got.
I also noticed, too, it shattered through doors.
Yeah, it can open
Well,
doors.
so, like,
yeah.
melees, grenades, and now
Now the L-Star.
Wow. Okay, so that is pretty sizable. Now, what other changes are going to be coming to weapons? Because this may seem very nerdy, but I'm a huge fan of hop-ups. I'm all about Prowler with my switch fire. That's my jam.
Yeah.
What are you bringing me?
Yeah, so like I mentioned, there's going to be some meta changes to the weapons. We're trying to bring up some of the weaker weapons. And then, yeah, there are
Weaker
two new
weapons.
hop-ups coming. Not really going to say what they are yet. You guys got to wait for Season 2. But there is a chance that maybe a memeable weapon named after an African country is usable.
Is usable.
Yeah,
Okay.
perhaps.
All right, perhaps. I mean, that is yet to be seen. We'll have to see
Okay.
if that's going to be a reality. All right, cool. So we're starting out hot with that L-Star light machine gun. We also have the Battle Pass. And, you know, when you guys first spoke about the Battle Pass, you said that it was a learning experience. What's different this time around for Season 2?
Yeah, so we've been
What is
listening to
different for
community a lot.
Season 2?
Season 1 didn't quite launch as well as we were hoping. The content was fairly underwhelming for players, so we've been taking that in. We've been getting all sorts of data from people buying skins to what they equip on their characters or weapons. And so we've taken this learning and put it into Season 2 Battle Pass. So first off the bat, it's challenge-based now instead of essentially time-based. So you'll get daily and weekly challenges, and they stack if you don't play for a while. So you can come back after a month and try and knock them all out on a weekend and level up really quick. Ultimately, this does mean leveling to level 100 is a lot quicker than in Season 1. We're also getting rid of all the badges and stat trackers, taking up space throughout the leveling process.
Really?
And we are inserting 3 entirely new content types into the Battle Pass, which we will
Sorry about that.
talk
That's
about
my
later.
phone going off.
And there's a lot more skins in it, and there's going to be enough crafting medals by the time you hit level 100 to craft your very own legendary of your choosing.
Craft-
All right.
Does anyone really use the
Okay.
crafting
A lot
stuff
of value
anyways?
for that Battle Pass.
Yeah,
That's the real
That
question.
sounds very exciting. All right, and now, you know,
I don't even
talking
play
about
Apex that
It's got some pretty
much.
sick skins. What skins do you have for me today?
Yeah, so like I mentioned, I think our skin game is being upped pretty significantly. You can see that with the Wraith skin specifically from the Legendary Hunt event. But we got 4 legendary skins in the Battle Pass. So we have 2 character and 2 weapon. So for Caustic, he's got the Prince of
That
Darkness
looks
skin.
kind of nice, actually.
And for
Kinda.
Octane, we're doing the Jade Tiger. I think you can see there's Prince of Darkness right there. And then there is a skin for the Spitfire called the Intimidator. And the R301 is
Rhino
getting 2
base?
skins, actually. They're, so the Iron Rampage at level 100.
It looks
Okay.
and
okay,
there's a rogue
but
version as well.
Oh man, do you see that?
I don't know.
Do you see?
Yeah, it's sick. It's sick.
That looks insane. That looks insane. All right. Now another question that the community is having, they're just dying to have answered. New ways to play. Elite Q was awesome.
Yep.
I think it's like one of the coolest additions for Apex Legends. What else?
Yeah, so when we designed Apex Legends, we really wanted it to have kind of a competitive core to it. This is a game that's meant to be played over hundreds of hours and mastered, really deep learning experience. And so the Elite Queue is our first step towards getting to a higher competitive stage.
Okay.
And so Season 2, I'm really, really, really stoked to announce we have a ranked mode coming.
Rank mode.
Yeah.
about time you bring a rank mode.
So
You guys should have
ranked
brought that
mode, you'll
in.
progress through,
Season 1,
6
actually.
tiers if you're good
You
enough.
guys were, like,
You will
upgrading
cap
a lot
out
of
if you are
stuff.
Garbage tier like
Should have
myself.
brought that Season 1.
Don't worry, we'll be in Wood Division together.
Yeah, you and me, buddy.
Yeah, that's
Wood.
what's up.
Wood 3, I think.
Wood 3,
Yeah,
Wood 3
we'll get there.
Division.
Yeah, so it goes from Bronze all the way up to Apex Predator, and it's using special matchmaking for each of the tiers. So the higher you get, you'll probably have some longer matchmaking times, but it's because we're trying to find the best possible match for you. And then throughout the season, you'll be hopefully gaining tiers, and then at the end of the season,
best
you'll get rewards
match,
based on
though.
where you ended
I mean,
to show off for the next season.
Ranked
It's always
mode
random.
Coming to Apex Legends.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
That's sick. All right. All right. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be all up in that. It's gonna be sick. I can't wait. I am legitimately concerned, as I had mentioned, either it be the first Wood Division player, which isn't even in it, or Plastic Division.
Plastic's good.
Yeah,
Step up.
that's gonna hurt. But dude, thank you so much for sharing all these details, man.
Hey, man.
Guys, Drew, ladies and gentlemen, from the Respawn team.
okay.
All right, now, here's the thing. I'm a Lifeline main. It's just facts.
Same.
You are too?
Yep.
Respect that. Any Lifeline mains in the house? Lifeline mains? All right, but that might change when the new season drops. That's right, because Jay, give the people what they want. We want to know who is the 10th legend joining the arena. What do you have?
It's
Oh,
my pleasure,
great.
Golden Boy. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the moment has arrived. The 10th legend joining the Apex Legends Arena is Wattson.
Okay. New
To
character.
help us get to know our latest legend a little bit better, our team put together this touching illustrated short. Let's check it out.
My dearest Natalie, as I write this letter, it's the middle of the night in late summer. An hour ago, you cracked the equations necessary to power the force field. You showed me up tonight, my magnificent daughter, and I couldn't be happier or prouder of that. I always knew you were special, but never did I fathom that the little girl who taught her staffed Nacy multiplication tables would grow up to master quantum laser mechanics. I have assured the Syndicate that the modified containment force field will be operational in a month's time, and it's all thanks to you. I may be just a doddering old fool trying to hold on to mon bébé a little while longer before he loses her to a daughter. But I do see you. I see the strong, brilliant, wonderful young woman you've become. And I know when the day comes that I'm no longer with you, you are going to be just fine.
That's story
The
mode right
games
there.
will be brilliant because you are brilliant. My daughter can and will do anything she wants in this life because she is the smartest woman in the frontier. Je t'aime de tout mon cœur, pour toujours, Papa.
I did it, Papa. I hope wherever you are, you're cheering for me.
Why she sound so familiar?
That's right.
Sounds like the announcer a
Ladies
little
and
bit.
Gentlemen, Watson joining the arena, and joining me now, we have the three gentlemen who brought her to life: Griffin, Will, and Tom. Thank you so much for joining us here. Wow. So I mean, Bible thumps in the chat, man, because that was the feels right there. Hit me right in the feels. But Griffin, we'll start with you, bud. You're one of the legend designers, and I'm curious on the approach that you guys took toward making Wattson a character that has impact in the arena.
So Wattson really started as a conversation between a friend of mine and I, who he's an engineer, and he has this really methodical, interesting way of taking really complex problems and systematically solving them. And so I kind of thought, what would it be like if we took the sort of the defensive complexity of Apex and introduced a character that could really create an ecosystem in which you can survive the really aggressive third-party meta, all of that stuff. So the idea behind Wattson really is that if you plan and you sort of adapt to the environment and you really know the map and you work closely with your team, that you can really create these strong defenses that that people are going to really have to think about in terms of how they push on you and that sort of thing. So the current meta of I hear gunfire and I hit it as hard as I can, you know, with Bangalore, Wraith, Octane, all of those, we're trying to sort of bump that meta a little bit and make it so that this more stanced RTS kind of play style has breathing room.
Yeah, you're trying to provide like options for the players.
Yes,
right? Because if you want to be able to play that hyper aggressive,
Did she just put down a shield for everyone?
You're running like a composition that contains like a typical one, which would be like a Pathfinder, Wraith, and a Lifeline, for that support,
Yeah.
you can play into
Yeah.
a composition like this, and they kind of counter one another. So that's going to be really fun. And we're going to dive into the abilities and everything that she does, because let me tell you, it's insane. Now, as far as the look and feel, my favorite part about Apex Legends is that the characters, the legends themselves, they stand out. When you're looking from far away, you see the silhouette and you know exactly who it is that you're about to engage with. What were
I
some of the
agree on that.
complexities in bringing a character like Wattson to life?
Yeah, so it's a collaborative effort. You know,
Yeah.
shout out Heath.
The hell does he have?
Sam,
Oh, I was about to
animation
say, what the hell
department,
does he have on
everybody
his
kinda
face? But
works
that's just the
together.
microphone.
We were given a specific set of skills that she would be using, abilities from Griffin, and that's kind of all we had to go off of. So we had to. Heath did a great job of like bringing it all together, giving her a sort of a grounded aesthetic. She had to look like she was using electricity and stuff like that. So rubber gloves and the coils and the wires and
It does look nice.
pushing her
She-
silhouette at the
her
same
co-
time.
the
Making her
character
stand. You have to be able to read
looks real nice.
who she is from different
Yeah.
distances. From there, all right. From there, you can really go in and sculpt all the details out and work with the animators to really bring her to life, give her personality in everything that she does with her abilities and that too. So.
Yeah,
Okay.
and there's some really cool stuff there as well. Every part that Wattson she takes out an item in her kit, it's actually like on her person.
Oh, yeah.
You
Yeah.
see it happen.
Yeah, and those are all very meticulously designed by the concept artist and then modeled out in 3D. So yeah, it's all functional.
That's great.
In
man.
the world, yeah.
So now you get to the gameplay, the look, but the story, you know, because you got to hit us in the feels, right? Like super hard, and you just did that. Wattson's backstory, who she is. Let's dive deeper into that one, Tom.
Watson's kind of different from the way we usually do things because usually it's very collaborative and we're creating the character at the same time, all the different departments, and we're working together. Wattson was different. She was already designed and drawn when I got her. And one of the great things about working at Respawn is they encourage us to create characters that are non-traditional and that are characters you haven't seen in video games before, and to kind of branch out and see what else, you know, what other kinds of people can we represent out there. And so Wattson is a very different character than I've ever seen in a video game, at least. And everything is based off of what these guys created. I mean, it's all, every single part of her backstory is connected somehow to either her abilities or her look.
And now, it was something that kind of stuck out to me. So, am I correct in assuming that Wattson played a big role in the arena itself?
Yes, so Wattson and her father actually invented the ring.
Okay.
And so she grew
Sweet.
up in the arena, literally in the arena.
I should
when
wonder
they
if
were
it's
building it.
actually
and we're
playing
gonna
on
start to,
my
you're going to see with Wattson and moving forward, we're going to start to build the
stream.
lore of this world a little bit.
So
You're going to find out who
reset a lot
created
of
the
stuff.
games. They mentioned the Syndicate in there, so we'll talk about the Syndicate down the road. You're starting to build more and more of a universe.
Yeah.
Which is great.
So she's in the arena. So all the legends must know her.
Oh yeah, she was their kid sister basically. She was always hanging around the arena, and she got to
We
know
need
all the
my mic
legends and
quick.
got to watch all of them. She's not a mercenary. She's not a soldier. You know, her role is of support, and so she everybody loves Wattson. She's the one person that could probably unite all the legends together.
Including Caustic.
Caustic respects her. She's a scientist.
Okay.
She's an engineer.
Okay, so like was
he
a strong
respects
word
her.
for Caustic.
Yeah, I don't know if Caustic likes anybody.
Okay.
All right,
He likes
cool.
that.
I think my mic was too low and everything, so I had to lower down
I
their
mean,
voice.
Blown away by this character so far. Now, I mentioned before we're going to talk about the abilities, because when
Hopefully,
you
you'll be able to hear still.
revealed these to me, I was floored, jaw-dropping, and a lot of people online were kind of like guessing as to like what it would be, and I'm very happy to see that a lot of them, some had the right idea, but for the most part, what she's capable of doing is ridiculous. So let's just talk about the active. First thing, defenses.
Yes.
Talk about
So the Wattson has more interrelated abilities than probably any other current character we have. You really need to
Ooh,
understand how they all
okay.
interact.
It's like it
The,
stuns 'em.
fences, you can place
I like
snowballs
that.
nodes, and you can use these in any permutation you want. Part of why we sort of went with her being such a brilliant electrical
Somebody's
engineer
gonna
is because
figure
we
out how
really
to
wanted
break
reinforce
this
both mechanically
character,
and
though.
thematically, how creative the player can be with these.
Someone in the
Basically,
world
you
is
can
gonna
use
try to
free reign
break
place
this
these however
character.
you want and figure out
And
the
the
most-
players.
And then they're gonna try to figure
Sorry,
out how we're
especially
going
so
to
when your teammates go through, it shuts down.
it
So
shuts off.
nerf
So
her
down,
and everything else like
and
that.
they run through the gate. Does the gate deactivate?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. So there's a lot of different interactions, a lot of different ways that you can interact with the gates with other characters. The ultimate is, we call it an interception pylon. It shoots down bombardments.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, I see.
And
She
it
used the
charges your team
walls
shield,
normally,
and also if
and she can use
Watson's
that
cooldown
to
is slower when she's away from the pylon, but when you're near the pylon, it supercharges your
to block
tactical,
or help
so you
people
get
out.
fences faster.
Okay.
So if you drop it down, it's a permanent structure until it's destroyed.
Yeah,
And,
see?
that
Wow,
allows
it's like
you
a force
to
field.
build, these large
Just like
fortresses
that
very
one guy
quickly. You
has.
can
He
use
has
them
a
for
force field
defending,
also.
for flank control on offensive
And it's
squads,
not for
going up on a
bombardment, it's
tower
just
and fencing it
force
off.
field for his team.
Pathfinder. And then the passive
That's pretty cool.
is that ultimate accelerants give you your ultimate 100% ultimate charge, and so if you save up ultimate accelerants over the course of the match, that allows you to place more pylons, and it means that you don't have to play conservatively as Watson as long as you save up ultimate charges. You can keep moving with a highly mobile squad. You can play offense, defense,
Wow.
support, however you feel like the fences and the pylon are most effective to whatever comp you're
This
playing.
might make me want to jump back on
Here is that
Apex a
Lifeline
lot
mains
more
do
now.
not need to continuously hold ultimate accelerants.
I want to use her.
We felt like we needed to.
Rejoice! That's right. We did it, people. Finally, because everyone's like really mean to me if I don't like use the ult accelerant. You know, it's not fair. Oh wow. So that is ridiculous.
There's also when they cross the fences, you get pinged as well.
Oh yeah, so if any enemies cross through the fences, it pings your entire squad. So
What?
there's a situational awareness element.
Wow. That'd be kind of OP.
So this is why like she grew up in the arena. If you know where all the choke points, the entrances, the exits are, you can set up fences there, and you'll know exactly when an enemy crosses.
I'm even thinking about like compositions and how like it could work out. You know, maybe for any Gibraltar mains out there, maybe you find a little. No one cheered for that. Feels bad, man. Maybe there's like a little synergy there that can be created. There's a lot that can be done with these fences and being able to block off certain chokes.
Yeah, I think it's really the big sort of the ceiling is how creative people can get with it, and I'm really excited to see what people do with it.
And from an art perspective here, you know, they're very distinct. They stand out. What were some of the challenges in making sure that these fences really, like, when a player saw them, they knew exactly what it was, not to kind of catch them off guard, so to speak, to make it really, really stand out in the arena?
Yeah, again, silhouette's everything. You got to make it stand out, and it has to look like it lives in the world. That it's something that she can use, and that lives on her body as well. She's able to pull it out, and she's able to bring it out, and create a fortress basically, and it has to read. So we had concept artists working on every little detail, and the modelers as well, and we had to test it out. We tested it out. We play it in game or in house, and make sure it reads well.
And these guys do a tremendous job of it too. I'm like, I need like a post with electricity that goes between the two, and they create really cool stuff with just that kind of vague hand wavy designer description.
Everything about it has clearly been thought out. This legend is going to be incredible. I can't wait to play Watson. You guys excited, Watson?
Yeah.
That is nutty.
I am very excited to play
Again, very
Watson.
much looking forward. Now,
You can
today,
tell by my
we're going a
voice.
bunch here. We've seen a new weapon. We've gotten a new mode, the latest legend, and the new battle pass for season 2. So let's recap all the amazing Apex Legends action that we've seen here today.
Surprise.
Oof. It just slows them down.
Like a deer in the headlights. Your time is ended.
Man,
Not gonna let you off
this
that
could be
easy.
really good.
What was that?
What was what?
What was that? You saw the giant thing on the screen in the eyeball. What was that?
All right.
Can you tell me?
Well, let's just say that. Well, no, but let's just say this.
Of course they're
We have
not going to tell
perhaps
you.
A couple of big things coming into Kings Canyon at the start of season 2.
Okay.
Oh, so they're going to be...
Keep your eyes peeled over the next month. See what you can.
Alright, so...
Like ask you,
Apex is like
are you like
Fortnite.
full shoulder? Or you
They're going to be
actually
changing up their map and everything else like that.
Yo, man, I'm just holding L's all
Not a
day out
chance.
here, man. This is not fair. Well, Drew, thank you so
That's
much.
what I
for hanging out.
think
Apex
that's gonna
Legends
be.
Season 2. Let's go. July 2nd could not get here
Oof,
soon enough. Now,
July
if you're in Los
2nd.
Angeles, come check out
Damn.
Apex Legends at EA Play for your first chance to get hands-on with Wattson, as well as all the other great Apex Legends things.
Oh great, Battlefield 5. I might not even stream that shit. Everyone's playing Battlefield 5.
Those amazing exclusive skins.
That's
I'm
like
Boy. It's been a blast talking
no
Apex
reason.
Legends with you all here today, and I'll see you in the arena.